Boo, acolytes. Let's continue this two-parter. And by the way, information that I got. The guy who wrote the Vice article is into breeding pens. Yes, exactly. So, let's just start. Or continue.
Reality will not fall apart if police brutality and criminals exist simultaneously. Yeah. Like, both exist. Like,
yes.
Police brutality exists. There are racist cops, but there are also black criminals. Both exists. Per capita, exactly. Per capita is very important for this too. In regards of how many, like how much percentage of a group of people is criminals. I agree
with her, by the way. This is just, for F's sake, there are always bad apples in everything. Do not compare everyone to that, for F's sake.
Absolutely,
really.
Yes, as you said, there's obviously corruption with the police, but there's also crime, and sometimes they work hand in hand. Absolutely, both can be true. Absolutely. Where were we? Police
the one doesn't exclude the other, so.
The sentencing project notes black Americans were 2.5 times as likely to be shot and killed by police officers as whites per data from 2015 to 2021. At this rate, police will kill an estimated 1 in 1,000 black men. The organization wrote police officers' greater inclination to stop and search people of color suggests that differences in people's behavior alone are unlikely to account for disparities in lethal police violence. Oh my god, all you guys just instantly burping. Like the burp command. Again, as said, there's racist cops, there's non-racist cops. I do believe police brutality does exist, but there's also black criminals, just as there's right acting, not as in like politically right, but like in normal acting, well-behaved black citizens. Both exist. And both are true. They don't cancel each other out. At this rate, police will kill. We already read that, I believe. Kirsche's mid-April post. Okay, can't even spell Kirsche this time. Kirsche's mid-April post reached a breaking point for the VTubing community. When did that happen? I don't remember that happening. Chat, were we at a breaking point in the VTubing community mid-April? I don't remember this. I must have not gotten the memo.
Yeah?
I must have not gotten the memo. Causing many users on Twitter to criticize GamerSubs partnering with the creator. One VTuber, Kaio, ended his GamerSubs partnerships 2 days after Kirsche's tweet. Here's the kicker, guys. We'll go into Kaio. One VTuber, Kaio, ended his GamerSubs partnerships 2 days after Kirsche's tweet. While Kaio did not name Kirsche directly, he pointed to his concern with certain creators affiliated with the brand sharing openly bigoted views without facing any consequences. I encourage fellow creators to think about whether or not their partnership with the company is worth continuing, Kaio wrote. I don't agree that it's a good idea to just let creators create content and try to do our best to just make the best products on the internet, if it means allowing hateful people to represent your brand. So they're not going into it further. Let's go into it further ourselves. This person.
Yeah, and the thing is, this person, that wants a freaking breeding pen, it's just... The thing is, I don't even take it so serious, because at the end of the day, his job will die. He will fall off. This is just a matter of time. So it will be irrelevant in time. Especially if it's that racist.
Just gonna let that sink in there for a second. Just gonna let that sink in. I don't think I need to say much more. More. Do I? So the person in question is racist himself. There you have it. The community note is even addressing that. Also, he's saying he's still in the opinion that he said nothing wrong about this. Like, if you go deep into this. Yeah, they're posting the screenshot and your replies going, "This you," as if somehow means anything, Lamar. Good on you. G-Subs has always been rather sus to me and the kind of creators they attract only reinforce that feeling. More creators need to make this move, genuinely. That's the same screenshot they post every time like it's supposed to be a gotcha moment, but it is. This is actually a gotcha moment because you are just racist.
Yes.
Let me tell you, those people...
I mean, it's not even a gotcha moment, is most of the time without any substance. This is just fact. Point. There isn't any gotcha here. It's just a fact.
People like Kyle believe that you can only be a racist to a minority group. That racism only exists to people that are in the minority because... whatever reason! This is because being...
Yeah, the thing is, yes, they believe in the minority in Europe. In their country. Because let me say one thing, acolytes. If you look at it worldwide, white people are in the minority. And honestly, I personally don't even give a fuck. But that's just a nice, clean fact. And yes, in the countries that white people are the majority, everything else is the minority. Duh. No effing shit, Sherlock. So this is just the next racist point that you can say, yeah, they just pick what they want just so they can look better.
Racist to whites is encouraged and approved of. Yeah. These people think you cannot be racist towards white people. What's the definition of racism?
Again.
The hate of another race. You hate another race.
A race.
That doesn't mean that the race is like smaller or
one.
bigger than yours. Like, what are you freaking talking about, man? A mixed race, so the left and right can both be racist to me. No. Ironically, white people are the global minority. We're not even 10% of the world population. Is that
Correctly.
true? I don't know. Racism is barbaric and cringe. Racism is the barbaric and no bonds hatred on another race. Anyone can be racist. Anyone can be racist. Did you know you can even be racist towards your own race?
Yes.
Did you know that? And you know what? I hate the idea of racism. Because racism in itself, the idea of racism, always promotes the segregation of people on its own.
Yes.
I don't want to believe in racism because that would say that people are inherently different and should be segregated. It's so dumb. Why can't we all just be people? Why do we need to look at the color of a person or at the ethnicity of a person?
Did I misunderstand? I don't believe. I mean, racism exists, that's a fact. You don't have to believe in it. That's just something that exists. I assume she actually meant that she doesn't subscribe to the idea, let's just say it like that. Neither do I, by the way, so there's that. I know it exists, I just don't think that it's a good idea. And she meant it the same way. Probably.
Why can't we just judge a person based on the personal beliefs they have?
Yeah, merits.
I just can't believe how anyone can hate someone they have never met before. Exactly! You wanna remember Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks? No, sorry, I do not. I only support racism if it's against real aliens, not from this earth. Yeah, racism would imply that humans are having different races. That there's multiple races of a human. And here I thought biology told us that a human is a human. That it's the human race, not the white race, not the black race, not the Asian race. That a human is a human, no matter of their color. I'm not racist except for the elves.
Fair enough, yes.
Yeah. That's my opinion on this. Moving on. It remains unclear whether Gamer subs will issue a response to Kirsche's behavior. Why would they? For the record,
Yeah.
the VTuber has previously welcomed controversy promoting the brand risk gamer subs product while declaring, according to my marketing team, I'm a brand. But that one was so funny. That one was so funny. I'll show you guys this one. That one is so funny.
So I found this hilarious post, and I was like, "This is a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna have to make a tweet. I'm gonna have to make a tweet later."
This one is so funny.
Because like, who does marketing better for me than people who seem to hate me? They're like my best marketing team. I don't even need to pay them. It's literally for free. And so I saw this little interaction. I saw some person saying, "Y'all should
Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see that.
contact GamerSup business email, send them this clip, and tell them you'll no longer buy the product while she's partnered." And someone else is like, "Yeah, people are most definitely doing that. Seems like they don't care very much, but not surprising." And then this other person was like, "If enough people do it, they will do something about it, because it'd mean this bitch is a brand risk." And I was like, holy fuck. Brand risk is one of my favorite GamerSups flavors. You should buy brand risk using code Kirsche for 10% off before you buy my merch. I was like, holy fuck, I love that flavor. The memes write themselves. I don't
It's a very peachy flavor. Do buy it if you do like peach. It's like, it's a good flavor.
even have to think.
Fair enough.
Brand risk mentioned. Oh my god.
It's
so
actually
I'm gonna
funny.
use that as a marketing tweet later. I just like I had to save it. It was perfect. She's our brand risk. I'm your coconut.
That one, it's so funny that this person right here mentioned this in some sort of gotcha again. Well, this is just peak comedy. It's so funny. Like, is this article for or against Kirsche? Like, at this point, is it for or against Kirsche? Tell me, please. Moving on. A GamerSup's partner into a Nazi fan. Oh, lordy lord. Here we go. Here we go. So, picture in question. I showed this one earlier. Oh, I should get out the tweets now that I have on this myself, huh? We should get to the topic at hand. Oh, lordy lord. Oh, lordy lord, lordy lord. Now let's get my profile out there. So, of course, Kirsche may walk yourself into controversy that's impossible for GamerSups to defend. It's not. But it's not.
Yeah, it's definitively not, no.
God gives some most retarded
That's so relevant for them.
So, this could be the case after the right-wing VTuber retweeted a Kirsche fan named Senshu Mimikyu. Senshu recently received an official Kirsche YouTube plushie and posted with it. In one of the images shared by Kirsche, Senshu placed Kirsche's plushie next to an enormous collection of Nazi and fascist books, including a 3-part hardcover book display from white nationalist publisher Antelope Hill Publishing. Senshu's Twitter page is filled with anime women promoting Nazi imagery and words.
Of course,
In one
yes.
tweet, an anime girl with a swastika is shown, along with a message, "Did someone say race war?" This Nazi imagery extends to the book seen in the imagery retweeted by Kirsche. The hardcover book displays features 2 books with the Iron Cross, one with a Nazi eagle, complete with the swastika. The 3 books shown are also popular fascist works. Michael by Joseph Goebbels, in his own words, the essential speeches of Adolf Hitler, and the Burning Souls by a neo-Nazi Leon Degrelle, according to Senshu.
Correct, yes.
Did their research. Kirsche responded to the user. "I like your sleeves, gloves, boots." This, chat, this is the tweet in question. It's not just this one picture. It's this entire tweet. It's this tweet. This tweet right here. "I got my Kirsche Verstal plush onto the bookshelf with Pippa Pipkin," she goes. At Pippa_feet, by the way. Kirsche did retweet this and did post this comment. "I like your sleeves, gloves, boots," because, honestly, they do be pretty. Stepping on the Kirsche. Also, those are cool boots. And then there's this third image. Chat. Let's keep reading before we go into this. Let's keep reading. We will get into this a little bit more. We will, don't worry. While Kirsche is a political VTuber, it remains unclear if the content creator was aware of the Nazi imagery seen on the bookshelf. This is my point too. All the various fascist books on the display. In fact, several VTubers jumped into a lively Twitter debate about whether Kirsche had the knowledge to recognize fascist imagery at all. One German VTuber claimed she didn't even know that the Iron Cross was a popular Nazi symbol. I wonder who that one German VTuber is.
By the way, if it's a Japanese, yes, I understand that. Because, was it Japan? Japan associates old times with something positive because they were allies, so they weren't as, put in the devil's corner with everyone else as anywhere else. And this is not a defense, by the way, of that. But even if you have those books, let's just say Kirsche has those books, she read every single one of them, so what? So what? If you wanna know what's bad about your opponent's point of view, you have to read it, hear it out, interact with it. And then construct counter-arguments against it. Simple as that. And just because somebody read a book like that, I don't give a fuck. As long as they don't behave in the same matter, I don't care.
Ah! Whoop! Whoop! Look who it is! So, claimed she didn't even know that the Iron Cross was a popular Nazi symbol. Regardless, it's like the Kirsche is now aware of the imagery and meaning of the book shared by the retreated user after the day's worth of discourse on Twitter. No! Yet Sensuous post remains shared on her Twitter page. No! No. Let me get into this now. Let's get into it. First things first. Let's get onto Ben's account. Actually, I need to find the actual tweet in question. But I can click this. This is the actual tweet in question. The story begins yesterday, I think. I scroll on my timeline. I see this. Hey, Kirsche, why did you retweet a fan with a plushie of you and Pippa posed next to a Nazi Iron Cross on a bookshelf containing various books about Hitler? Just asking. So I looked at this. I saw this and was like, bro, all I see right here, first of all, is a plushie. All I see is a plushie. Now, I go out. Come to say because, as a German, I do have half a horse in this race. As a German, I do have half a horse in this race. As a German, I don't even know that those are Nazi symbols. English, I don't even recognize them as Nazi symbols, right? Again, I'm German. My second language is English. Maybe she was just happy someone bought her plush. Probably more questionable that you instantly recognize them. Which, yeah, very questionable that this person would recognize them at that.
I'm gonna say it like this, on point. I don't even think that that's the German version of the cross, because we as most of the time we live in a Catholic or Christian part, and the imagery, at least in Poland, the cross imagery was more often than not also in Catholic churches. Well, I wasn't in one for a very long time. It may have changed, or it wasn't everywhere like this. But in Poland, acolytes, nothing new. Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know.
But as many people, chat, as many people have pointed out, the Iron Cross itself isn't even a Nazi symbol. or not purely, or however the fuck you want to say this. Yeah, in a bit. That's in a bit. The Iron Cross is Nazi, but the other stuff, however. So, we'll get into it. Okay? First of all, the Iron Cross he's pointing out here has been used before and after Nazis were in power. First things first. Second thing second. I believe in good faith that Kirsche just saw this and didn't look further into the account. She saw this person choking a plushie and then stepping on a plushie and just posing it next to Pipper. Like, I scrolled past this image itself and all I see is like history stuff. Okay, cool, moving on.
Yes.
My entire point in this thing is, my entire point in this entire spiel, this entire argument is that Kirsche probably saw someone quoting this. Not quoting, someone posting her picture. My point is, it's her plush. She didn't look deeper into this. She probably never clicked onto this person's profile picture.
Yeah,
People
probably.
say I'm defending this person. No, I'm not. I don't agree with this person either. No. There's apparently books about Hitler. There's books about Karl Marx, apparently. There is, apparently, more symbolism. More symbols on it. And I will need to find this again, because, just looking at this image, just looking at this, I would have to click on this and to actively look at the titles. Because on vertical titles, I would have to like tilt my head and look at it and see, oh, those are the books that this person is playing.
Yep.
Like, even still like this, I'm not even reading the titles. You know where the Nazi symbol is here? You wanna find it? Let me help you. Let me see how much we need to zoom in. Gosh. Can you see it yet? Wow.
Oh!
How much did I need to zoom in to see it?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even see this. I didn't even recognize it. This person is a freak. I'm gonna, like, this is, okay. Yeah, if you're doing this, either you have a falcon eye and just spotted it instantly, or, well...
And if you just go here, it's so easy to miss. It's so tiny, it's so easy to miss.
I agree with her.
Dislike those goddamn mental gymnastics. I dislike those mental gymnastics so much. Oh, she retweeted this, so she must support this. Because some things in this say this guy is supporting it. Like, oh my god. To me, the Iron Cross and Rise out like a good tip-off. Okay, that's to you. But every person is individual. Every person has other things they focus on.
Yes.
You know what she focused on?
The plush.
Let me show you what she focused on. Plushies. 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 She focused on everyone posting her goddamn plushies. And I also instantly want to say, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see the tree in the fucking forest right now, man. Oh, we gotta scroll down, that's why. Regardless, it's likely Kirsche is now aware of the imagery. No! No! And you wanna know why? Because it's a tweet happening on Twitter. Why? Why would she be aware on this? Because someone tweeted it? She doesn't need to be aware of it because someone tweeted at it. You know what's most likely is that Kirsche has been either blocked or muted. Or maybe even the other way around. That Binted has Kirsche blocked.
Yeah, probably that.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. It doesn't need to be deeper than that.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be deeper than this. And you know what else? People that are white supremacists, people that are Nazis or neo-Nazis or whatever, they say that proudly and with their chest. If she was one, why wouldn't she just say that? Like, she's got other things to do. She's got collaborations going. She got sponsorships going. She's got her entire stream going.
Yep.
She had a vacation to plan. She's a busy woman. Saying that she regardless, is likely not aware of this, is so intellectually dishonest. Because a discourse of it...
It's not just dishonest, this is a pure ego trip. Somebody that relevant to the life of Kirsche thinks that she actually follows this person and reads the articles and is actually influenced by them. Most likely not. With high probability, just no.
It happened on Twitter. Wow. Like, Jesus Christ. They have Breaking Benjamin record in the same photo. I guess that means Breaking Benjamin is a Nazi too. Yeah, obviously. Didn't you know? Perhaps it's irrelevant whether Kirsche knew about the political imagery behind Sanchi's post. What matters most is how GamerSubs feels on the matter. This is not Kirsche's first controversy. It's likely won't be her last, which begs the question, is there a line Kirsche and the other creators can cross before partnerships is threatened with the company? Vice has reached out to GamerSubs Kirsche and Kayo for the Vice. Yeah, Vice, and not you. I'm sure Vice has done it, and not you, Anna Valens. Right, Vice. Oh my god, man. Same person that did the hit piece on VLR. Same person. Vice has become a joke. They're actively trying to get it removed. That was the point of the article. This person is a joke. In my opinion.
I agree with that one.
This is a joke article. This is just... It's so dumb. If GamerSubs is okay with people like Asmongold and Tectone, they sure as hell are okay with Kirsche.
Yep.
Like... What are we talking about here, chat? What are we talking about here? Wrong Lies was always a joke, fair enough. I mean, Breaking Benjamin has a song called Diary of Jay. Do you know who else had a diary? And Frank. Rest my case. By the way, finishing words.
Well,
I'm sick and tired
fair enough,
of people having gotchas, of using mental gymnastics to try and blame other people. It's sick and tiring, it's disgusting, it's dishonest. It's a joke.
True.
If you want to get her for something, get her for something she actually did badly. Don't try to, like... I just don't know, man. I just don't know, man. It's intellectually dishonest. It's... I don't have anything else to say, really. Guilty by a level of association, yeah. Also, right, I do have one more thing to say, actually. These people are acting as if all of us creators know everyone personally in our community. How the hell would Kirsche or would I or anyone else know what
fair enough.
Anyone in our community does? This person states it themselves. Kirsche has 50,000 followers. Is she responsible for 50,000 followers? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course she can't know if she has people that are left-leaning or right-leaning or Nazi or not a Nazi in her fucking community. Yeah, you're not even responsible for us mods, not just for the chatters. I can see that people could think that the content creator is responsible for their mods.
Yes.
Because the content creator chooses their mods. But I still don't hold the gun to your head and say, do this, do that. At least people understand that screaming Nazi all the time dilutes their evil. Are they stupid? You are.
I'm gonna be honest, you have a certain power over how your community or what people you let you in your community and how you behave. It also reflects on your community, but if you cannot you just cannot police every single individual. That's just not how this works. It's impossible.
Right with that. Funny that Smakalana knows about Bint and called them a schizo when they were getting mad over Dokibet with Sajam's fighting game tournament cause. One of the Niji talents got removed cause this was a few months after Doki's termination. Bint is a massive Niji Sanji defender. They are also a Hassan fan. Yeah, I heard about the Dokibet one, now that you mention it, that I did hear about that stuff too. Bint is absolutely a schizo, in my personal opinion. So on my profile, this entire thing then happened, here where I came out to say, where is it? As a German, I don't even recognize this freaking symbol myself right away. Further in the comments, you can see that because this person, Bint, pointed out that, what? A German not even knowing their symbols? And I'm just like, bro, I'm not interested in it. I don't know all their freaking symbols left and right and up and down. I just don't care enough because that's nothing I'm interested in. It's nothing I agree with. And no, in this picture, spotting the swastika is as Finding Waldo. It's literally like Finding Waldo. Where did the message go? I just gave money to a German VTuber defending an American VTuber who liked a random Plushie picture with some sussy book, so clearly I must be a fan of the mustache. Did I do the Twitter thing right? Yes, you did. And thank you so much for the 10k bits, man. Jesus Christ. Kids, as a German, you're supposed to know the symbol of your guild past. Don't you know that? Yes, clearly, yes.
No, not necessarily. This is a few generations ago, and if you actually want to get rid of the guild that associate with it, people just have to forget. And I am actually for that people just forget this or the guild because of it, because this generation has nothing to do with that. Just let the poor schmucks live their lives for F's sake. This generation had nothing to do with it. Let them in peace.
My bad! Either way, I pointed this out towards them that even as a German, I don't, like, with the Iron Cross, just, like, my entire point, as already stated, was, if I see this picture in passing, I will not think Nazi. That's my point. I see this picture in passing, I see Kirsche, please.
Yes.
And I bet you Kirsche did the same. But no! Gotta block me! Gotta block me for that one. Anytime, well, not really. My wallet does have a bottom. Man, save yourself. Save yourself first, man. Either way, people, then we get to Nyara VT, who then said, look, another fox who defends white supremacist Kirsche and brushes off Nazi symbols. As a German, I'm disgusted by you. You should be ashamed. So, their gotcha here is that this person, like Nyara, went into the other person's account and posted the Kirsche picture and showed what the person is posting. Well, great. I bet Kirsche did not do the same. I bet Kirsche and me did not do that. I bet Kirsche and me saw her plushie. No way.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it? Crazy idea, isn't it? Either way, then this person said, I swear being a Fox VTuber is so stressful because other Fox VTubers are either my friend or action Nazi sympathizers. Talking about me and Kirsche in this case, right? I reply, womp, because this is such a dumb thing to say. They say, yes, I know where you stand, Lamau. So I post a reply that I had posted to them, which they did not respond to, obviously.
Yeah.
She laughed at this. It's clear where she stands. Damn, only reason I'm answering this is because I know you are notorious for misinformation. I'm defending Kirsche, not the person taking the photos. Reasons given multiple times in the OP and other comments, because it is tiring to have to play mental gymnastics with people like you who take 3 pixels out of an entire image in the soul sword of gotcha moment. In an attempt of a gotcha moment. Oh, and also reason I laughed in the video is cause they printed the memes out on paper and at how ridiculous the situation is. But hey, posting a screenshot and creating a false narrative is easier. Here's a link for anyone who's interested. Need I say more? They only posted a screenshot of me. They only posted a screenshot of one of my reaction videos instead of linking it. Crazy. How that works.
Yeah.
Either way.
If somebody doesn't link your video with the reaction, either they forgot, happened to me a few times. I think right now I'm actually holding quite a good job of actually remembering it. Or second or they are a dishonest piece of shit. One of two things.
Can't believe I need to clarify this. I'm not a Nazi or a Nazi sympathizer. I'm neither right nor left-wing. I'm just a girl trying to live her life. I just want to exist. I just want to exist and have fun. But it's either with or against them. It's either you with them or you against them. And if you're not with them, you're a Nazi. Either way, in a later attempt to further defame my image, the person goes out saying, dang centrist / apolitical VTuber, which doesn't even make sense. You're either or. You're either apolitical or you're centrist. Which one is it? VTuber Kitsune VT to publicly say whether or not she supports trans people or LGBTQ plus rights in general. I wonder how the instant community you've created through your anti-feminism BS would react. So they tweeted this: feminism in 2025 should not exist, not in the West anyway. Feminism used to be about equal rights for women, to make women equal to men, e.g. having women to be able to vote, equal pay, equal educational options. Today feminism is toxic. It is about uplifting women at the cost of men's suffering. Nothing in that is equal or fair.
On point, yep. True.
Shut up, phone. So I had this, they posted that, and then no results from Kitsune VT LGBT. I didn't tweet LGBT. So I am clearly transphobic and homophobic. I didn't tweet LGBT, so I hate everyone else.
Yeah, fair enough.
Rep got Kitsu, yeah, I'm trying to like... I'm trying to have go through it quickly now.
I think I have to create a hateful bigot zombie or something like that, just so people can go around and be like, hey, you're bad, you're evil, you're that.
It's ridiculous. Are we allowed to be anti-political? Like, shut down anyone who tries to make things political and just focus on the topic itself? I just love man. Like, oh my god. Let me just take the nuts. This person, I replied to a couple of these. Alright. Either way, their god sure is... I just replied XD, man. I just replied XD because you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. So I'm like, no, don't be sorry. Welcome in. You absolutely cannot make this up. You're scared of what happens when you alienate the people who attack me. No. I said it at the start. I'll say it again. I have nothing against gay people or trans people or anything. If you want to be trans, go for it. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do it.
Not my monkey, not my freaking circus.
Why would I... Like... Just because I didn't tweet it doesn't mean I don't... oh my... You see, mental gymnastics. Mental gymnastics.
No, I wouldn't say mental gymnastics. Those are just some Twitter freaks that live on social media, don't have anything to do besides social media. They stand up, social media, eat social media, and then go asleep and dream about social media. Just go out for a fucking touch grass.
Mental gymnastics. I'll wait rent-free in their head. The only thing we say against people is when they are stupid. Exactly. So like the gotcha here is I didn't tweet LGBT, damn. Also Milky Meal, bro, what the fuck is the requirement to do post with the word LGBT? No lol. We respect your pronouns. We, like, legit! If you want to be a trans, be trans! Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I don't hate trans people, I don't hate gay people, I don't hate lesbians, I don't hate, who else? Who else is in the LGBTQ? I don't hate queers, I don't hate, lesbians, I don't hate gays, I don't hate trans people,
That's something that I actually instantly disagree with. Do not associate gay people with LGBTQ community. Do not do this. Those two parts can be separate. In fact, I know a few that just don't assign to this community just because it's so toxic. So please, do not associate those things with them.
yeah. Yeah. I don't hate anyone. Too many letters to remember, yeah. Femboys? I love femboys! Do you hate Fortnite? She don't hate asexual. Yeah, I don't hate asexual people. Good luck, kids. Good luck fighting the schizos. Thank you! Why is it always the stupidest among us who have the loudest voice? Yeah. Remember the Hogwarts drama? Yes. yes, I do. I think if someone wants to be trans, if someone truly believes they are the opposite gender, they should transition. Go for it. Like, I don't care. It's your life. Do what you want. But don't shove it down everyone else's throat. As long as it's between or from a consenting adult and it's not hurting anyone. I don't care. Simple. Simple AF. Got it?
Fair enough, yes.
Great. Well, I think with that we can move on. I also don't hate them, but I don't like when somebody tries to shove something down my throat or goes after children. That! Absolutely that. Not a fan of the TG plus part, but it's your choice to be one. That's what I mean, like, just, if they want to be trans, they can be trans! Live your life! I'll live mine! That's it! That's all there is to it! Nothing else! Nothing more! Bro! One of my longest friends is by! Just be trans, don't constantly go on about it, say it once and conversation's over, just let it be. Legit this! People hate other people having to be told what to do.
Yes.
I'm also say a lot of people are upset. Like, a lot of the right-leaning people are upset nowadays because a lot of the left-leaning people are just constantly shoving it down their throat. As well as people, a lot of left-leaning people are now seemingly allergic to hetero people. To people that are just straight. They don't like the straight people. They don't like straight people at all. There are articles. Oh my god, what was it? I uploaded a video about your name. It was your name. There was a person criticizing, like there was an article criticizing your name for featuring a hetero couple. It wasn't clear enough for them. Like, you can't make this up. This is partially why a lot of people that are right-leaning are upset. Because we are no longer allowed to exist. Oh my god. I'm no longer allowed to be straight, so obviously I will get upset at someone telling me I'm no longer allowed to be straight. Like the movie Your Name? Yes, the movie Your Name. I do have a video up on that. Uploaded that like a couple days back. Oh my god. It's so dumb. I think now I've said everything.
Yeah, it is dumb, and by the way, you don't have a choice what you pick. You either like what you like or you don't like, and you don't like the other thing. It's such a simple concept. If you actually had the choice, okay, fine, then it's your choice. But you don't. And being judged by this is just so freaking disgusting. For F's sake, just... yeah.
Like, I think now I've said everything in regards of this.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I agree with this, folks, to a very high degree. Most of this stuff is just, in my opinion, disgusting. Simple as that. And just for F's sake, acolytes, if you take anything out of this, treat human beings like human beings. You will get along with 99.99% of humanity if you do it that way. It will be good for you. And if you can't, well, turn them into zombies or skeletons or abominations. That's irrelevant. But as it is, acolytes, good night.